YouTube, Tiddlywinks here, and as you can see, there are my duckies, and I got my compost bin here, and I got some wood chip compost I'm doing. But beyond that, I wanted to talk about back to Eden gardening and go ahead and show you. I've pulled up a bunch of stuff. It is getting close to winter, and I want to just let the garden rest and break down. And I do have a ton of mulch out here, but this is what my finished product on my garden and how big it is. So let me go ahead and walk around this whole thing. And by the way, I love these Leland cypress trees. If you need anything, like if you want a security fence or you want something that's going to hurt people when they walk through them, get some Leland cypress. They grow huge, as you can see from the one. These guys are like 3 years old. That one over there is like 5 years old by that stop sign. But anyway, so as you see, the garden, I've extended it out here. This is the one tree in my garden, which I wish was in my orchard, but it's unfortunately over here. It doesn't get enough sunlight, I don't think, but it's a lemon tree, Ponderosa lemon, and this is a very small one that fell off a little early. I'll show you some bigger ones in a minute, but they're kind of large lemons, you know. I did the world's biggest lemon last year, a video, just an absolutely funny video. You got to check it out. But anyway, so I was doing a video the other day, I just chipped that, about a pile of wood chips I got, and as you can see, I've just about demolished all the good stuff out of there. Now we just got like the branches and, you know, pieces of palm and stuff that I don't want in the garden. So I'm gonna rake that over the driveway where all I have is dirt, you know, and I think it would be nice, you know, for the driveway. But anyway, this video I also wanted to talk about God and his abundance when you ask for something, and how God works in your life. You know, some of you might not believe in God. I most certainly do. My relationship with God is different than most people's. Most people, you know, they go to church and they do their thing and, you know, have their little groups and their little cliques. And I have more of a personal relationship with God. I read my Bible, and I find my time out in the garden to be more of a relationship with God. But anyway, let's walk over here, because like I said, abundance is key. This is what we end up with whenever you ask God for something. So remember, I got that pile of wood chips for 6 jalapenos. That's what I paid for it. Which is kind of funny. Anyway, as you can see in the orchard, got some chips here. I'm gonna rake them all out over here, but you're about to see the biggest pile of wood chips you ever saw. That's my Japanese plums there. Got a baby one over there. This is a mulberry tree that I've pruned this year, and here is a orange tree that my grandpa just gave me, and we got a couple baby figs that one transplanted good, the other one didn't, but I think it's gonna come back to life. And of course my big Ponderosa lemons. As I told you, these are much larger. As you can see the size of my hand compared to them, and I got a fairly big hand, but look at these things, and they do ripen in winter. Anyway, so abundance. Here's another pile that I've raked out all over this yard, and I just got it yesterday. The guys were dumping wood chips, and I asked if I could have some, and they said sure, for free. But we got some Leland cypress here too on the other side, and they really don't grow good on this side, so I'm thinking with the wood chips they might. But you know, that's a whole truckload of wood chips, and I've raked about half of it down, so that was a good sized thing of wood chips. Now check this out. They brought another truckload today. This is what a full truckload looks like. And basically what I'm going to do with all these is, I might not garden per se, I might not have like a vegetable garden, but I definitely want to have flowers. And I don't want, our grass doesn't grow here, like at all. St. Augustine has the worst grass, and we get these. If you can see, they are edible. But sand spurs, they're a very big pain in the ass, especially when you get them all over your kids and you gotta pick them out. As you can see, this entire yard just covered in them, so I'm covering them in like 8 to 10 inches of wood chip. So this will be moved all along where you see all that dirt and just patchy grass, and we'll have it under all these trees. So really this is gonna turn out to be a nice side of the house, and I am gonna build my orchard up a little bit. I don't know if y'all remember me planting these lemon trees, but they were babies, and I planted them all from seed, but they were just dying, literally dying a couple weeks ago till I put the chips on them. And look at how green and lush they've become just from putting wood chips on them. And they're just babies, and they're gonna grow up and be like this guy here, which is huge. And between that, the Japanese plums, I want to get some more fig trees. My grandpa's got a bunch of different kinds of trees, but I just want this whole yard covered in citrus, because that's what really grows good here. And I think you should grow whatever grows good there. But you know, ask and you shall receive is the quote. And get your rake out. Try to find the local tree service. You see someone trimming trees in your area, ask them if you can have the chips. And by the way, they have 5 more truckloads of chips, and they're taking them all to my dad's house because I'm building him a vegetable garden, which he doesn't know about, while he's gone on a trip. So definitely cool. I'm gonna clean up my dad's yard and put 5 loads that big in his yard. Tiddlywinks is signing off. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.